All right, let's all be honest here. The one guy we're going for in this banner is this guy. Sorry, Gohan fans. It's just true. What's going on, everyone? TallenV back here, and today we actually got a lot of details and a lot of new stuff coming to the Dokkan here in about, well, actually, it's funny. One thing actually comes on tomorrow, so in less than 24 hours by the time most of you are watching this, and then everything else comes out on the 31st Japan time, so you got to keep that in mind right there. But it is nice for the one thing that is coming on the 30th. Funny enough, though, the login bonuses don't actually start until the 31st. I don't know why, but anyway, it is what it is. So anyway, so I'm here to translate everything that we possibly know right now. Again, there's not much in terms of actual like missions and translations just yet, or in terms of card details, but I'm going to translate all the stuff that we know that is coming and certain things that they say underneath them, so I can go ahead and translate that for you. And then also, real quickly before I get into this right now, for all iPhone X users, okay, so I don't know about other type of Android devices, but I know if you had like the iOS you know, iPhones such as the 8, the 7, the 7 Plus, and all of those, for the most part, I believe, all of those, your game basically fit on the entire screen for the most part. However, X was a different story. X, we had these weird black bars up at the top and at the bottom. And funny enough, you actually couldn't see the, you know, like the battery or the time or anything on the X when you had the game open, which always annoyed me. I know this is one of the smallest pet peeves and something that easily does not need to be fixed. And, you know, we need like the friend system fixed and all this other stuff. But hey, I do enjoy the fact that now we finally at least have a full screen size. Funny enough, though, is that when you do super animations in game, like when you're battling against somebody, both foe and yours, it actually goes back down to the original size as if you're on one of the older phones. So I find that kind of interesting. I don't know if that's just simply like a bug that they need to work out or anything like that. Also, if you click on the card, it just simply has this background data or background looking kind of computer data looking thing in the background at the bottom and the top. So nothing else there has really changed. But that's literally all the update did for it on the iOS version. Again, I don't know if this is also something that maybe Android users got as well. Let me know down in the comments below if that was the case. So anyway, let's get into all of the juicy information, because there is actually something that I've seen, a lot of people I have seen not talking about, that I want to cover near the end of all this stuff. So first off, here it is. We are getting the Uki Uki. Essentially, that's essentially what it is. Okay, that is it. That's kind of like a giggling sensation, like you're really happy about something coming. So this is literally called the Happy Campaign, if you wanted to kind of directly translate it. Again, when I first saw this, I'm like, wait a minute, isn't Uki Uki like something like a monkey makes or something like that in Japanese? But then I asked one of my co-workers, and she's just like, no, it generally means like you're really giddy, you're happy, you're jumping for joy kind of thing. I was like, oh, okay, that's the way it's gonna be, I guess. Okay. So anyway, so this is the campaign. So I'm gonna call it the Happy Campaign. That's what I'm gonna call it. You know what? I'm all positive here, you know. Anyway, so we're gonna call this the Happy Campaign, and it starts off on the 31st of May, which makes sense, right? And I love how they technically said in the V-Jump that, hey, by the way, your future Gohan, he's kind of your May card. May 31st, he's still technically May. I'm like, no, he's June. It's the June Dokkanfest. I don't care what anyone says. It is the June Dokkanfest. Anyway, so we get the campaign here. It starts on the 31st, like I said before. And, but interesting enough, this is part 1, actually. This is part 1 of the campaign. I'm going to get into that in a little bit here. And then it says, okay, so anyway, so then it says, you know, you have login bonuses, ya mission, mo, soshite ibento, and then campaign part 1. Then it says, soshite, 6月12日からwa, campaign part 2. Funny enough, we have absolutely no idea on this whole campaign part 2 thing, because everything that you're about to see that I'm about to translate for you now is all within the first couple of weeks of June, basically, okay? So anyways, let's continue on. First off, number 1, we get our login bonus mission stuff. I think we've actually gone a week now without login bonuses. I'm kind of shocked, honestly. I'm not surprised. But like I said before, they don't start until 4 a.m. because that's the new login bonus time, obviously. 4 a.m. on the 31st. Not tomorrow, not on the 30th, on the 31st, which I still find kind of weird. So tomorrow, we all got to stomach through one more day of no login bonuses. So me and my 3 stones are all happy and giddy, yay. But anyway, so that is going to be the login bonuses. Obviously, we're going to get orbs, Kais. There's even one of those 30% Kais there, which I guess I kind of like, but I still wish it was 50%, not 30%. 30% is way too low of a value. The amount of those little Kais that I threw in when we were getting that during the Golden Week celebration, not many went through. Not many at all. Nope. So anyway, then we're going to be getting the happy missions. Like I said, Uki Uki is the translation basically. But yeah, so we got some missions coming. We have no idea on the missions right now. Again, this is still part 1, as you can clearly see. But you know, it's going to be probably your typical thing. We'll probably have some daily missions. There's also going to be some, you know, complete the missions once you get it and then you're done and you're not going to get it over again. It's probably going to be like, you know, complete this story mission, complete this, do this kind of thing, use this amount of act in total probably, you know, 1,000 act or whatever it might be. And you'll get, again, an old Kai, some orbs, and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, cool stuff. You know, again, I'll do a separate translation video on all the missions like I always do when we get these campaigns going. I'll do an entire video dedicated to just the missions so you guys can answer. All the questions will be answered there. You don't need to ask me about them or anything. As of right now, none of the missions are live right now. They're not even up on DBZ Space because we have not gotten a data download at the moment of this recording. I'm assuming we're probably going to get it tomorrow, but maybe Thursday at the latest, right before the banners come out. So, anyway, here's the big one right here. We are getting a Dokkanfest with a new future Gohan. We have absolutely no idea about what the card is doing. Again, like I said before, probably translation video tomorrow, doing all that kind of stuff. But the Gohan's coming, so new Atarashi SSR Super Saiyajin Son Gohan Mirai. Okay, and of course, 6 months later, we are getting Vegeta Blue back. Finally! My God. I honestly thought he'd be on a bigger celebration, I'm not gonna lie. Unless, I mean, I don't know what really is coming, you know, in the banner. I just hope that something like Tech Gohan is not in there. I don't care if he's technically gonna be considered SA fodder food and all that kind of stuff. I don't care. I do not need that Tech Gohan to be featured on this banner. That's the last thing I need. So anyway, I put a poll on Twitter. You guys can go ahead and answer that if you want to. I'll even put it up in this video because I know a lot of people don't follow me on Twitter. So we'll have to see what's going on. But let's be honest here. If Gohan is anywhere near as mediocre as they might make him, everyone's going for Vegeta Blue. The only reason you are going to say, no, I'm not going for Vegeta Blue, or I don't care if I get him, is if you have him rainbowed. I don't care what anyone says. You can kid yourself all you want, but Tech Vegeta Blue, with how powerful he is and with how powerful he can get, yeah, no. Tech Vegeta Blue is the real prize here, okay? Again, though, we don't know what Gohan's going to be. If Gohan's more of a support type like unit like he is with like Turles is and everything like that, then he has a huge potential to shine and everything. If he's just more and more one of the kind of generic hard hitters kind of thing, it might kind of be underwhelming. And, you know, in the end, you have to realize that probably after a few weeks, we're not going to see many future Gohans unless he is actually really good, and a lot of people like running him / pull him. So, again, we'll have to see what's going on there. We still don't really know what the category is. Technically, Vegeta Blue being on here does not 100% confirm that he's on the banner or anything, right? I mean, a very obvious one and kind of like a duh, no way he'd even be on the banner was that, you know, we had Int Golden Frieza, the Angel one, on the SJ3 Bardock banner, technically, right? Well, he's not in the category, so he came back pretty fast. So we'll have to see. I mean, again, I'm still kind of hoping out that maybe SSJ3 Bardock does return on this banner. I'm not sure, though. Just something I personally want. It's not necessarily that he said he's going to be in the banner, but I think it's a huge opportunity if they are a huge loss of an opportunity if they do not put in, you know, the Tech Vegeta Blue, the Rose. I mean, I kind of figure Rose will be in there along with the LR, which obviously means that's one automatic rotation right there for you, right? Automatic rotation, you are going to be having the STR Rose and the LR Goku Black and Zomos. That's just going to happen. If you have those cards, that is your optimal one rotation right there. Gohan's already off rotation once, so that's the downside of some of these categories. So anyway, again, we'll have to see exactly what's going to be on that banner. So that starts, again, at 5 p.m. Japan time on the 31st. That's usually 1 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Again, just adjust your clocks as you usually would. So next, obviously, we're getting the big new Super 2 event with the Gohan. We'll have to see what happens there. Probably fight Trunks a couple times, maybe the androids as well, and then obviously Super Saiyan Gohan will be the final one. I was actually talking with one of my friends, and I was just like, I'm going to laugh so hard if they shaft Gohan with some kind of passive that's like, you know, when facing 2 opponents or more, or 2 opponents or less, you know, kind of a throwback to the whole, you know, fighting the androids at the same time type of thing. And I was like, oh God, please do not let that happen. Please do not let that happen. So again, we don't know any of the card details, but I was just like, oh God, please don't do that. Kind of a shocker for me, we are actually getting a type banner back. Yes, I am actually shocked right now. I am absolutely shocked that we are getting a type banner. The last time we had a type banner, I don't even know. And I do not count those, you know, year 3 celebrations like, hey, pull on it once and then it goes away. It's just like, oh, well, I guess, hey, we're getting the type banner back finally. So that's pretty cool. I might throw some stones at it, but that doesn't come until, it comes on the 31st actually. So It's not around for very long though. Maybe I won't put some stones on. It depends how well my summons go for these guys right here. If I'm more focusing on the Vegeta Blue personally myself. If I get the Gohan, great. I'm not gonna complain at all by any means. I do want the Gohan, but Vegeta Blue is definitely someone I would prefer as long as they don't throw the physical one in. Do not throw the physical one in. For anyone wondering though, the calculations have been done many times. The LR STR Vegeta Blue is at Rainbow is technically weaker than the physical one with 2 dupes, I believe. And then if your tech one has 1 dupe, he is better than both of those guys. If physical is Rainbow, then he's better than the tech one. And then if you have, like, if your physical one is not Rainbow, your tech is only base, then the STR one's better or something like that. I don't remember the exact ones. But bottom line, the tech one, if you have more than 1 dupe into him, he's better. Now, the one thing that runs the risk, depending on what Gohan's passive is, because you know he's going to be centered around Prepare for Battle, is that, again, Vegeta Blue is not going to have Prepare for Battle because they shafted him, and they, for some stupid reason, game over in a flash only, and did not keep it Prepare for Battle like they did with the physical one. I'm not really sure what's going to be happening there. So, again, if Gohan's more of a support unit like Turtles, then perfect. That's going to be great. I hope he is. So anyway, number 6, this is the one that is actually starting tomorrow, and that is LR Trunks' event is coming. Now, one real quick thing before to keep going into LR Trunks' event is that, note it's only going from the 30th until the 21st of June. So, of course, that's going to be kind of your everyday thing right now. And then, obviously, it's either going to be probably every Saturday or Sunday or something like that, because LR Goku and LR Frieza, based on this information right here, it can potentially change down the road, is that they are both getting a half-act permanently half-act right here, as you can see, and they don't have a deadline in that regards of when they are around. So, again, this could potentially change, though, you know, after this whole celebration thing is done with, but from the looks of it right now is that we will be having them around basically every single day, which is pretty cool. So maybe, just maybe, that means Trunks is going to be taking LR Goku's place on Sundays after this whole initial celebration is over with. So now, do I think LR Trunks is going to get the half act? I personally don't think he will. I think he will still be the whole 50 act on that stage 3 and stage 4. I could be wrong. I easily could be wrong in seeing that, hey, they actually are giving him an half act. But aside from the campaign, you know, missions and everything like that, when it came to the LR campaigns, they've never had half act until now. So just keep that in mind when it comes to looking at these guys, okay? So anyway, and again, you can also rank up your XP and then character, looks like character drop rates or something like that. But again, I don't really know what Goku's is. So again, we'll have to wait and see. We'll get a lot more details about Trunks and stuff tomorrow when I do that video. So other than that, though, we're getting a couple of story missions. Oh, the dreaded Gohan, Future Hope story mission, along with this Trunks. But thankfully, we don't have to farm you anymore, because the moment this future Trunks, because he's going to be Super Saiyan probably the entire way, he's going to be a future one, this guy can be used to farm a super attack. So these story missions can go bite it. I love it. So anyway, number 10, another big one. Now, I did a video on this, guys, earlier in the week, I think last week on Thursday or something like that. I'll be at the end of the video. But EZA Cell is coming on the 7th, and that goes until the 28th. Now, a lot of people were very concerned that, oh, you're going to need a future category to beat this. And yes, it was confirmed in the V-Jump that this guy will need the future category to take him on. However, there are a decent amount of good free-to-play int cards that also happen to potentially be in the future category. One of them that is 100% confirmed, basically, is, of course, the future Trunks here that Dokkan awakens all the way to a TUR. So that guy's going to be your savior right there if you have him. So go ahead and farm him up if you need to. Obviously, we bring back the EZA Dokkanfest, you know, to obviously go for Gogeta. Super Int, I think, should have absolutely no problem taking on Cell. I honestly think Cell is going to be one of the easiest ones. He's honestly going to be one of the easiest ones in my opinion, okay? So that, again, of course, goes until the 25th of June. Battlefield 2.0 is coming back again. I think it's still technically around right now, actually. Yeah, it's got another day. Okay, so basically it's just coming back around, which is nice. So again, that's more chance to do missions and everything. I don't know why I even clicked on missions right there. Going back into the news real quick. So anyway, so that is going to be coming back around. It's probably the same stages. If I had to take a wild guess, if they add more, great. If they could add some missions or at least allow us to actually somewhat farm the currency, that'd be really nice. But hey, maybe this is just their way of technically allowing you to do that, where it's like, hey, we're bringing it back every single moment that it ends, it comes right back, that kind of thing. We'll have to see. So Battlefield 2.0 coming back. And then obviously a big Dragonstone sale. I don't expect it to be that huge. I could be wrong. I want it to be, because stones are expensive. but we'll have to see. I don't know how big the sale is, but anyway, the sale goes from the 31st until the 21st of June. So keep that in mind. This just boggles my mind right here. Really? 2 times XP? Really? Like, I'm not even going to talk about it. I'm not even going to talk about it. So anyway, guys, so that is all of the information that we currently know as of right now at, what is it, 5:30 p.m. on the 28th, 2018 here in Japan. So again, keep that in mind that probably tomorrow we're going to get a data download along with all of the card information. I'm assuming, definitely with the trunks, we're going to get the data download. They'll probably throw Gohan and the other ones in there for whatever other Dokkan Awakens we potentially get. We'll have to see. So keep an eye out though. If it does happen tomorrow though, I'll be at work during the time that it does. So I will of course post those to Twitter with the translations, and I'll do a video on it as well for those of you, because there might be some hidden information or maybe a translation that a lot of us miss. So we'll have to go ahead and see that. But yeah, anyway guys, that's basically it for the video. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments as always. Are you going to be going for Gohan? Are you going to be going for EZA Cell? Are you going to go for Trunks? All that kind of stuff. Again, Trunks video tomorrow. Expect that as well, along with missions and all that fun stuff. So anyway guys, again, thanks for stopping by. Until next time everyone, I'll see you all in the next one.